I couldn't live in a town, or I wouldn't live in a townhouse or a town or a city. Farmer, and I get up here every morning. If I hadn't that to go out to, don't know what I'd do with myself. I was born and bred on the farm here, and look, from you were fit to walk, you were out to farm. And my mother was going home to milk cows. My father wasn't that interested in milking. He'd be away, he dealt in pigs all the time. The most sheds along the lane were full of pigs, and every house was a place with pigs. But she come from a milking background, and then she milked the cows. Yeah, he'd have to help. We'd all milk cows. I got one of them scholarships into agricultural college when when I was 17, and then I came back home here. And the following year, then I was in Monaghan, and there was things going on that time where you could go to 3 months to work on another farm. So the opportunity come to go for 3 months to Holland, and I went to Holland and worked in late 73 in Holland. We went to Brussels first, stayed a week in Brussels, which was great. Went on then to the farm, I stayed with him for 3 months and come back, stayed 3 or 4 days in Brussels and then come home. Well, I enjoyed the milking when I was at it, and I missed it for a year or two after I quit it. But I missed the money, missed the steady check coming in. But like, if you were away to somewhere for the weekend, you couldn't go away, you had to be here to milk. There was no one here. I had no one to cover for me, no one to milk for cows, no one to do it. If I wasn't here, it wasn't done. So I liked the limousines. I had them all my life. You see, if you're out there through them, you see they're very quiet.
Yeah,
There's no jumping or lapping or going mad. There was a few wild ones years ago, but I sort of moved them out.
You're in the agricultural catchments program since 2009.
That's right.
And I remember the very first day I would have approached you, and we actually have the rain gauge on your land.
He come round and explained the whole thing to us, and I asked him what was the benefits to us. And there was a lot of benefits according to Tom. So I said, right. And then he said, would I be interested in putting a weather gauge on the land? And I said, well, yeah. What does it contain? And he explained to me just a thing the size of the kitchen here, and a lad like a white bucket sitting in the middle of it, and somebody come and do readings. So I said, that's fine, walk away. It's a wee bit of land, you're not going to miss that. And it's gone on since the Tom come here, and he'd be advising me to lime land and to looking at silage and looking at cattle, and we'd sit down and have the tea here regular. And
the reason why we picked that site was because it's one of the highest part of the catchments. And what's actually very interesting is that's the range of rainfall over the years, right? You can see the big difference, right?
Got advice from different ones coming here over the years, and they'd meet them and you talk to them and get to know them, and they'd walk the land with you and look at soil sampling and look at liming and advise you to do this or that. Sometimes you took advice and sometimes you didn't, depending. But you met people from other parts of the country with a different outlook on land than we had round here, which was great. You're aware then of not spraying stuff, you know yourself, you do things a wee bit better when you learn about things, and you do things, instead of putting out slurry in wet weather and stuff like that, you try to put out in dry weather, and you keep away from spraying, then, keep away from old trucks or rivers or anything. Not that there's that many on me land altogether, that's, yourself, but you try to keep away from things, and you learn about things, and you try to do things a wee bit better. When we were up to Dunleer, we met the ones up at their catchment area up there. Went to a goat farm, went to different things and met them and had a good old trip. And then there was a couple of trips away where we went down and we met the other ones from Tipperary and Cork, Wexford. You get to know people, and they were great crack and different ideas about farming. You met dairymen, you met men that done barley, corn, all that sort of stuff. Yeah, it was a great benefit, all right. And it was something to look forward to and enjoy. And you were getting information without having to go and pay for it or look for it. It was coming to you, yourself. I like the farming. I go to stay with sisters of mine there at Christmas and birthday parties and things. 12, 1 o'clock you go home. I couldn't live in a town, or I wouldn't live in a townhouse or a town or a city or anywhere. Farming, I get up here every morning. If I hadn't that to go out to, don't know what I'd do with myself. I'll do that in the day.